Dr. Howard Smith.
Health news you should use.
Hello everybody, Dr. Howard Smith here with health news you should use. We all hear our babies making sounds. They might be crying, they might be cooing, they might be babbling. And the question is, what does it all mean, and what is the best way for us as parents and grandparents to respond to those sounds? Well, today's headline is, you definitely should react to your baby's babbling. Of course, crying indicates usually displeasure with either a full diaper or some hunger or some pain, and cooing usually pleasure or maybe even a little gas. But babbling is definitely a communication, and you should respond to it. Here is the story. A study at the University of Iowa of some 12 mothers and their 8-month-old infants was published in the journal Infancy. The study showed that although not completely understanding the baby talk, the parents' response to the communication effort definitely triggered faster language development. Infants whose mothers responded to what they thought the baby was saying began to utter more complex sounds that more closely resembled words faster, and those utterances from the baby were clearly directed toward the parent. These were clearly communication efforts. So what's the strategy? Well, when your baby is babbling, make a best guess about what the infant is saying, and then respond with words in an appropriate fashion. Definitely, in order to improve the communication connection, make good eye contact with the infant. And then assess also your baby's body language. Often that is a clue to what the child is trying to get across. And then, of course, reply with an animated expression to help engage the child. What shouldn't you do? Well, here are my 2 cents about this. As a professional working with children and their parents, I do see a disturbing trend toward ignoring children in attention to children as a result of attention to electronic devices. So this practice can be particularly devastating for infants and toddlers and even young children who are attempting to learn language from their parents. So when with children, parents and grandparents need to make a concerted effort to engage children rather than their internet-enabled devices. So definitely when the baby's babbling or making efforts to communicate with you, hey, react to them and engage them, and that is going to lead to much faster language development. Dr. Howard Smith here with health news you should use.
Health news you should use.
Dr. Howard Smith.